Pizza.
Okay. Hey guys. Good evening. I'm excited for everyone that's tuning in tonight to hear about our opportunity meeting. Um, so tonight we have our diamond leader, Khaleesi Simmons, and we have our emerald leader, Angela Self, on the call. Well, hangout. So tonight, I wanted to talk a little bit about our opportunity that we have, and I also want to share some tips that we've been able to use to be successful in our business. So at first, I'll let Angela give her background and talk about what she does now and how long she's been in this business.
Okay, so I joined It Works Network Marketing in July of last year, and I didn't know what I was doing. Had never done network marketing before, so a lot of times I hear from people that they don't know what to do. That's okay. You can be successful in this business and not know what in the world you're doing from the beginning. It helps if you know what you're doing, but it can be done because the skills that you need in network marketing can be learned through self-development. So basically, that's kind of how I started. What did you want me to go into detail as far as the last year?
Um, no, did you say what you do right now?
Um, in my regular job,
Yes.
I work in retail management. So I've been doing that 9 years now. So pretty much ever since I graduated college. And that's basically in a management role. But right now that's 9 to 5, 40 hours, kind of your basic everyday, run-of-the-mill jobs. It's a job. Definitely not a business that I am running.
Okay. So, Khaleesi, can you give us a little bit of background on yourself?
Hi, I am Khaleesi Simmons, the one and only. I am currently a stay-at-home mom. A little bit about me: I am a certified private chef. I own my own catering and private chefs. I am an Army wife. I am an Army veteran. I was in the military for 6 years, and I am no longer owned by Uncle Sam. Thank you, Jesus. I have 5 children. I homeschool 2, and yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell.
Okay. How long have you been in network marketing?
Oh, okay. What is this? September? A year and 2 months? I'm pretty new to network marketing myself.
Okay. And for anybody tuning in that doesn't know my story, I will tell you I have been in network marketing a little over 18 months, I believe. Prior to that, I am a medical laboratory scientist. I have a master's degree in biomolecular science. I also, prior to joining, I also own my own business. Well, I still own my own hair business. So I am a private business owner. I had a pretty decent career, and I am a mother of 4 small children. And pretty much for me, I had never been in network marketing before this, and at the same time, I really wasn't thinking about doing it. My parents had done something previously, and I kind of saw how that went as a child and didn't really have too much interest in it, or maybe quote unquote belief in the system. So I really didn't care much about it. So I guess I'll go into why now, after being in this business and actually educating myself on the opportunity, why this type of opportunity is a great opportunity that I think everybody should take advantage of. So for all of us, actually, Angela, Khaleesi, do y'all have student loan debt? still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sallie Mae owns me.
Sally's about to get on. She needs to go on about her business.
I mean, gosh.
I went
Sallie
to,
Mae like out of the country. We need to deport Sallie Mae.
right. I went to probably what you would consider the Princeton or Harvard of culinary schools. So my student loans look like the Princeton or Harvard, you know, rate student loans. So that's definitely one of the things that motivates me to continue to push, because if I didn't have a career that like this, or an opportunity like this, I would be in over my head forever. Literally forever. Doctors make good money and are still under the, pen of Sallie Mae. She's got everybody pinned down. It ain't just you. It's me too.
Right. And we also, my mom's up here too. She's going to speak a little bit. She's actually a diamond leader on my team. My mom, I don't know if she wants to be in the picture, but I'll just give you a background about her. She has her PhD, so she's a very educated woman. She works as a full-time professor. She, like I said, has been in a business similar to this previously in the past. And now I guess I'll ask her, do you have anything you want to say kind of about to introduce yourself? Okay, she said I said it all. I'm going to put her on the screen later just so you guys don't think I'm talking to a ghost. But, so, like I was saying about the whole thing of student loans. For me, having a master's, I got my master's degree actually at a private institution. So that means the rate of my secondary, not my secondary, but of my master's degree graduate education is extremely high. My husband actually transferred to play football his last couple years in college, so he had to pay out-of-state tuition. Me and him have, I'll just say, I don't know, over 100. We have roughly about $200,000 in student loan debt. So when you think about that in just, your regular career, how were we going to, like I said, we have 4 children. How are we going to live a decent life and still pay off $200,000 in debt and, pay our bills, pay our mortgage, pay everything else with only making, if I'm making $50,000 a year, even if I was making $100,000 a year, when you think about paying your mortgage, paying all your bills, and paying those student loans every month, there's like no gap that allows you to save and then live a life and then, still be satisfied, in your life. Because to me, it was just like we were living paycheck to paycheck, even with me having a master's degree and a decent job. Like my job was a good job, but we still were drowning in student loan debt. And, it just took a huge toll on us. So that is actually the reason I started my other business, because I already knew the way that I was living was not going to be able to take me to a place, I guess, of peace, pretty much. I knew I had to do something else to be able to pay for and accommodate our student loans, our children, and the different goals and plans I had for myself and them when for them to get older, and me to be able to enjoy life and have vacations. And just the regular 9 to 5 wasn't going to do that for me and my family. So I guess I'm going to ask Angela, so for you, like I said, or you work in retail, what things about retail or your job do you not like that kind of has been holding you back from living the life that you actually want to live?
Okay. So I would definitely say I was with one retailer for 7 years, and I've been with another one for 2. And I would say, starting off, I was pretty eager to work, because it's kind of what we've been taught. You work, and you work some more, and then you work some more, and you take a vacation, and then you work. I mean, there's 52 weeks in the year, and the average American barely takes a week's vacation. I was fortunate enough to have 3 weeks, which is some way considered good in America. I mean, it's kind of crazy that 3 weeks is the normal vacation amount. But I would say that I enjoyed my job. Okay, Sebastian, shh, I need you to be quiet. I enjoyed what I was doing, but I did not enjoy being there the amount of hours that the job required to be in management. And anyone who's in retail management knows that the pay can be pretty good, but you just are going to devote your entire life as far as time goes. So I would say that is the one thing. You can have it. That is the one thing that I don't like, is that I have to commit so many hours, and even sometimes it's not enough. Like, you still have to give more hours, and I don't get to dictate when I want to go do things. You know, I just signed up Sebastian for soccer, and I don't get to go to every practice. So, and you know, and I'm gonna miss games, and I don't want to have to continue on that path of missing out on those things, because in the end, when I'm 75, 80, 90 years old, is it really going to matter that, you know, I sold a few extra things at work and I missed out on my kids growing up? So for me, it is about having the freedom of time and continue my level of my life.
Okay, Khaleesi, what it's pretty much the same question for you. What are the benefits of being in network marketing for you compared to also your career path that you had previously, and also being in the military?
Okay, so for me, my perspective is a little bit different, because I was already at home with this business when I started this business. So it wasn't that I was restricted with you know, my schedule, but more so being able to I was on active duty. You had to take leave, and guess what? I can ask to go on leave, but they don't always approve it. So that for me is really discouraging. Being a military family, we deal with deployments after deployments after deployments, which is one of the #1 reasons why military families don't make it. So this past year, my husband was deployed. The first 9 months of me working this business, he was deployed the entire time. And I used that separation anxiety, separation frustration, I used that as my motivation to bust it in this business and to earn the amount of money that I earn. So eventually, when he decides he's ready to come home, then it's not he's in the Army because we need the money. He's in the Army because that's the time, you know, the patriotism or the job that he wants to. He's sending me a message right now. He said he wants to be a ninja in Special Forces. So ironically, he's still in love with the military. But I don't want to have to need the Army. And that's one of the things that for me makes a difference. When we have this as our side income, it's not our main career goal, but it's our side income. It puts us in a position to where we don't need the Army. We just have that, and that's what we choose to do as our family's career. For me personally, it gives me the opportunity to be able to support my family, whereas there are a lot of my peers that I live in a neighborhood full of Army wives. The majority of everyone that lives on my block has 3 or more kids, and a lot of them are not balling. A lot of them are in over their heads in debt. A lot of them have issues buying stuff for their kids because they have so many. And at the beginning of our military career with our kids, we were there. We were living check to check. And now I looked in the bank and I'm like, dang, the bills are paid and the It Works check hit. So it's just like, wow, like this really has changed our family's stand on life. We can save. We don't have to work to live. We can work because that's what we love to do. And then we also get to live. So I think that's one of the really, really most beneficial for me personally things that I think in comparison to like a 9 to 5, giving my family the ability to be together if we want to. We don't have to be separated. And then 2, putting us in a financial situation to where I don't work 80,000 hours a week, working third shift, working overnights. I've done that before. I've worked overnights in the Nissan plant, putting engines in the Altimas. Like, I'm in there. I know what it's like to get your kids from daycare. Then you got to ask the daycare lady, can she give you an extension because they didn't give you overtime? That makes a big difference when you can just go to the daycare, swipe it, and be like, thanks, and walk off and still have money to take your kids to Chuck E. Cheese on Saturday. So for me, I think I don't ever think people should give up on their dream for what their career goals are, but definitely this business opportunity to live out our dreams and be financially free. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to be a gym teacher, that I get it. That's what you want to do. That's what you love, children. But gym teachers are not making the type of money for families of 7. So, you know, and even sometimes families of 5. It's just hard. It's hard out here. So I think this network marketing really is where it's at. And I made a post about that today. It's where it's at. It is. A lot of people just don't know. They're not educated on the opportunity. They're not educated on, you know, the ability that you have, the freedom that you have. And it's a $1 billion industry. So not sure why you wouldn't hop on it.
Right. So I want to ask my mom a little bit, from being a, you know, professor, being in another business previously. I want her to talk about what she thinks are the benefits of also having this type of, you know, business opportunity, I guess, a part of your life. So like I said, she still is a college professor. She works every day still, but she's still in this business as well. So I think it's important to understand or to see her perspective of why she still joined or still is a part of a network marketing business. Are you going to scoot closer?
I don't want to.
She doesn't. Okay, she's going to put her face in here, no, so she's alive.
I don't want to.
Okay, Mom. So what do you think about network marketing and the opportunity that it gives people? Why do you think that, or what is your opinion of this type of opportunity?
I use this opportunity to help others get their goals. And I have I probably won't work for more than 7 more years. I'll be retired. And when I'm retired, I want to do what I want to do. And that is go into the classroom of my grandchildren and excite them with science and leave them all up in the air, and the teachers have to calm them back down. But I have a lot of folks who are not able to retire or not ready to retire. If they do, they'll be living on their Social Security and pensions. Some don't have pensions, and it's quite sad. So this opportunity is not just for young folks. It's for all people. It helps you to, when we retire, I want to travel. I want to play when I want to play in the classroom with the kids. I want to play tennis. Dwight and I will probably go and play with the old folks, because we'll be one of the old folks. And we want to travel different countries and travel, just have fun, you know, with life and the kids when we want to, and grandkids. So it is for everybody, but you have to start now to get what you need in 4 to 5 to 6 years. It will take time. But the beauty is when you see that it's helping others who are just overwhelmed with debt and are barely making it. Well, they're not making it. They're going under every month. And they are not young. They may be in their 50s or 60s. And that's a sad thing. So if they can work it right, they will have all the money they want for themselves and to take care of their families. Because many of my friends are spending their hard-earned money helping to take care of their kids and grandkids. And we just hope that they all jump on board and make the money and get the freedom.
Okay, so I have one question for you, Mom. So knowing what you know, do you think it is beneficial, even if somebody wanted to be an entrepreneur and own their own business, do you think it is beneficial for them to potentially join a network marketing business first? And also joining, basically, the sooner you join at a younger age, does that not lead to more potential that you have in just cash flow and opportunity in the future?
It does if you have the maturity to do the business. And it takes maturity. And it takes you being able to listen to somebody who has done it or in the process of doing it. It is not a get rich quick. Like I say, freedom is not free. You do have to put it, but when you look at the lifestyle that those folks who have acquired that freedom, that financial freedom, they work when they want to. They help folks when they want to. And that's what we're all about. I think the younger you are, but you may not be mature enough to understand that whole principle. So it is okay to go after your other dream, but you still have to, then you're going to work twice as hard, because you really do need to build your business at a faster pace. It's painful stretching it out. Get the pain over with. It's like a Band-Aid. When you want to take it off your arm, rip it off hard, fast. Don't take a long time jiggling around. It will hurt more. But you also have to listen and follow the leaders that are successful. So, but if you have a career, I think it's okay to want to go out and have your own business and have whatever career you want. I meet more people teaching than I would ever meet sitting at home or just trying to wander out like I'm doing now in Walmart and different places. But I meet more great people as I'm out teaching and working with folks in the real world.
Okay, so I want to talk about a little bit about what she just hit on regarding helping. So for me, one of the big key factors with our business, like I said, okay, hold on, let me see the camera remote. I do have a traditional business. A traditional business takes about 3 to 5 years for you to break even. Not make a profit, break even. And I don't think a lot of people actually understand that. Also, as a small business owner, you are the accountant, you are the computer expert, you are the, packager. You are doing all of that, which is very, very, very time consuming. Not that it's not worth it, but it is time consuming. And with this type of opportunity, or with our business specifically, oh, my camera, you can, you don't have to worry about those things. Like, this still goes through the same principles as a business. So, except for us, we have a small startup fee. We have a small fee to have as like our overhead every month. For me, I had to pay way more money every month to make sure I had my goods, make sure I had marketing materials, make sure I had supplies, make sure I had all of that stuff. It cost me way more than what I have to spend now for my overhead. And I think that's the beauty of this. I still have a passion for my other business, and I am going to pursue it once I save up more money to run it the way that I want to. But for me, I think that this opportunity has actually even given me more insight in being a business owner, and I've learned more things through this business that are going to help me in the future to be, even a better business woman. So, like I was saying, for her to talk, sorry, I kind of went off topic, but for her to talk about the whole point of helping, I think that is really key for our business, because not only am I going to share our products with somebody, we are actually getting to offer somebody the opportunity for them to earn some extra money every month, or every day, every week. It just depends on how you run our business. So, I'm going to let Khaleesi talk a little bit on a daily basis how she runs her business, because everybody works their business differently, and I think that's basically the beauty for us. We don't all have to be robots mimicking each other doing exactly what we all do. We get to do our strengths and get to do what we feel comfortable with doing. Just like my mom said, though, what you put in to this is what you're going to get out. Versus with my regular job, what I put in, it didn't matter if I went above and beyond everybody else. I still got that same pay every day. I didn't get a raise because I worked harder that day. I got the same thing. But with this, you have the ability to work harder and make more money. So I'm going to let Khaleesi talk and say how she runs her business on a daily basis.
Okay. Hey, it's me again. How I run my business. I am a full-time mom. I said that, right? Am I on mute? I'm not on mute, right? You guys can hear me, right? You can hear me, Terry? Okay. So I'm a full-time mom and wife and homeschooler, teacher, or whatever you want to call it. So the majority of my time is taken up with my kids. There's 5 of them. They're all under the age of 9. And half of them ain't potty trained. So you can only imagine what my day is like. It's extremely busy. It's overwhelming. I'm either like cooking or cleaning up someone's mess they made or running out the door to wrap somebody. A day in the life of me, I get up in the morning, I deal with my kids, I teach them their lessons. I am on Instagram and Facebook in my downtime of helping the kids with their school, and in between them eating snacks or watching their shows and stuff like that. I do a lot of my business on social media. I run probably 90% of my business on social media. I make a lot of videos, and I do a lot of Google Hangout chats and, you know, Periscope videos. When I'm actively out, if I go to the grocery store, I'm talking to people about It Works. I have on a shirt, I wear a lanyard, I pass out a Blitz card. A Blitz card is like my business card. It's a coupon and my business card all wrapped up in one. So it's like a double whammy. When I run into someone, they get my information, they get a discount on my products, and they get me. You know, I give them me in the first 5 seconds. And that's pretty much it. I go through the drive-through, I talk to the girl. I give her my Blitz card, and I get her number, and I text her, I add her on Facebook. That's pretty much how I personally run my business. My business is really built off of building relationships and talking to people. Now, everyone isn't as, you know, jump off the truck to talk to people. I naturally love talking to people, so I could stand and talk to you for hours about, you know, goats. Doesn't matter for me. Anything there is to talk about, I'm willing to talk. So I always try to relate to people. I'm always looking for the next person to change their life. I never pass up a person. Anyone that comes by me, the mailman, the UPS guy, the Time Warner Cable, the electricity people. Our toilet got clogged up with some Legos last week. Guess what? The plumber got a Blitz card. Anybody that comes to my house gets a Blitz card. If you want to sell me a Kirby, you're getting a Blitz card. So that's pretty much how I work my business. I don't do anything extravagant. I guess a lot of people look at it and think it is, but it's really not. It's really basic. I do a lot of social media. I'll show you guys real quick. This is me working my business. Where'd it go? There I am. Can you guys see that? That's me. I drove through Krispy Kreme. I talked to the girl. She said, "Oh, you have those wraps?" I do. This is me at Krispy Kreme in the drive-thru. I worked my business. My kids got donuts, and she got a new business opportunity. So that's pretty much sums up what I do and how I personally work my business.
Okay, great. So Angela, what kind of, I guess the question is, on a day-to-day basis, since you're still working a 40-hour-a-week job, how are you able to still work in your business with, you know, being a full-time employee and still having 2 small children?
Okay, right. So I know I didn't mention earlier, but I do have a 4-month-old and a 3-year-old. So pretty busy there. I pretty much, to an extent, do about what Khaleesi does. I mean, I probably do about 80% social media, I would say. Mostly Facebook. I think Khaleesi and I both, we've had Facebook since it came out. Like literally when, in 2004, like when it first was released for college students only. So I do have a lot of Facebook friends that I went to elementary school with and high school, and just people who, you know, maybe we hadn't talked in forever, but then they found me on Facebook and now we're friends. So these are people I knew in real life. So a lot of my Facebook communication is people that I know or knew at some point in my life, whether it was Virginia, Oklahoma, North Carolina, and some of the other places that I've lived. And so I'll reach out to them, and then, of course, if I make a post and I tag them in it, and then they have their friends who are commenting and posting, and maybe I don't know them, I'll go friend request them, and they're going to see, oh, you're mutual friends with this person, so I'll go ahead and accept you. And then I've continued to create a larger network on Facebook. I probably message 15 to 20 people a day on Facebook. Sometimes it's follow-ups, and sometimes it's brand new people that I haven't messaged before. Because I am working 8 hours, 5 times a week. I still will make sure that I am blitzing every single day. And what blitzing is in our business is basically just giving someone that coupon that says they can get a discount on their wrap. But you can also blitz them about the business. And that's actually what I've been focusing on, I would say, the last month and a half, more so than just, having someone interested in trying a wrap. I take it to all the way to the business every single time at this point. And so, of course, I do get a lunch, and it doesn't take me 30 minutes to eat. So, I might blitz the person at the Sabero or the Moe's guy or whoever, I come in contact with outside of working for the day. I still got to go drop off my 3-year-old at daycare, and I might see a new mom every time I go. So I'll, talk to them, or I always have on my It Works gear. So the cool thing with network marketing is just like the retailer that I work at is, very popular with, I would say, the 15-year-old to 35-year-old demographic. And every day when the merchandise that they're wearing has our name on it, you're advertising. You're saying this is cool, and you're having other people who look up to you go purchase it. So when I have on my It Works, which just happens to be the business that I am running, shirt on, people are going to be interested. And so sometimes I don't even have to go up to anyone. They're going to come to me and ask, hey, what's that about? That just happened, yesterday or day before yesterday. Someone came and asked me about my business. And so the cool thing about network marketing is, just like I talk about my lotion being Jergens, and that's the best lotion that I like to use, I use, It Works skincare, and I'm just going to talk about that because that's what I'm using. Just like I'm going to talk about Great Value apple juice because that's the apple juice that I have. And so with network marketing, it basically just turns the tables. If everybody that I talked about Amazon Prime to, if I got a cut for when they actually signed up, who wouldn't talk about Amazon Prime? You're already talking about it. I already talk about Netflix because I've had Netflix before it was cool, before it was Netflix and chill. So it's just a matter of, if these companies, if Netflix said every time you hashtag Netflix and chill, I'm going to give you 5 cents. Even if it was 5 cents, wouldn't you hashtag Netflix and chill every day, all day, constantly? And so the cool thing about being in network marketing is that more than likely you're going to join a company that you like the products. And so it's something you're already going to want to be talking about. You're going to already be hashtagging whatever it is you're hashtagging, and why not be getting paid for that? It almost doesn't make sense not to. I can't even believe that I was not introduced to this earlier. Like, I'm mad at myself.
Right, I'm about to ask some questions about that. Like, I'm about to do a questionnaire between us.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so with what Angela just said, excuse me. Okay, Khaleesi and Angela, unmute yourself, Khaleesi, real fast. Okay, I'm going to do, sorry, people are going to have to know your business. Angela, how old are you?
I am 32.
Khaleesi, how old are you?
21.
Excuse me? How old are you?
21 with 5 kids?
I'm 21 with 5 kids. I don't care.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. How old are you?
Shoot, I look good. Okay, I'm 31. Gosh.
And I'm the youngest. I'm 29. So.
You know what? Why you gotta say you're the youngest?
Exactly. That was unnecessary.
So I'm the youngest at 29. But I'm still 29, which is kind of old, I guess. So.
30's coming. 30's coming for you.
So it is this year. So my question, or next year, my question is, if you have this opportunity introduced to you in college, and you know what you know now,
I would be rich.
would you sign up? Would you?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah,
Do you know how many people I knew in college?
exactly.
The whole college knew me in college.
Right. I mean, we played basketball at the university. I mean, there's what, 12 people on the basketball team? And so everyone knows you. I mean, it wasn't like, I just couldn't even imagine had I started
Can you
10 years
imagine?
ago.
Can you imagine working this business, going to the CIAA tournament that weekend?
No, like, I mean, no kidding, for real, seriously, we would be already millionaires. It's not even a question. It's a matter of we would already be millionaires. It's just when I meet people who are 18 to 25 now, and, you know, I tell them about it, I just wish that they could see the vision immediately. I mean, because, first of all, when I was 18 or 19, I probably would have just joined anyway. You wouldn't even have to have convinced me. I would have just did it because I'm going to try something. If nothing else, if I fail, I fail. But I can't believe that there aren't more, you know, college-age people. I mean, that's the peak of when you know the most people, point blank period, that are adults anyways.
That's probably very true. Yeah. Because, you know, we get older, we have our families, we start segregating ourselves off to be families. But like they're saying, when I was in college, I can guarantee you that I don't know if I would have joined like Angela. I'm a little bit more stubborn, and yeah, I think I know exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm telling you, when I graduated with my bachelor's degree, my senior year, at the very end, I did work at Dillard's for a little bit, and I made $10 an hour at Dillard's as a senior in college. When I graduated with my bachelor's, I went to go look for jobs, and companies were offering me like $12 and $14 an hour. That was a slap in my face. It just hurt. It was like, you're telling me I was studying biochemistry? I was doing organic suffering, and you want to pay me $14 an hour? Absolutely not. At that time, I knew I was worth more than what the world was going to pay me, because I am a hard worker. When I go to work, I go to work. I'm not going to come up with excuses why I'm sick. That's not my personality. I am going to work. I'm going to be committed. I'm going to be a trustworthy, faithful employee. So to give me like $15, $14 an hour, that hurt. I couldn't even believe that's what you made. Because when you do the math, if anybody wants to do a calculator,
Right.
that's not $40,000 a year.
Right.
So now I'm kind of looking back on what I thought was going to happen when I was an adult, how much money I was going to be making. And it's like, whoa, I got slapped in the face with reality. And, you know, it's a no way. And so, like they were saying, you know, if I did know what I knew now, I would have signed up when I turned 18 years old. With my mom's other business, she was trying to sign me up at 18. That's because she knew the possibility of what could happen before I even understood it. And that is why, like, some people I talk to, and I'm like, you know what? You don't know me from Jack or Jill. I'm not, like I said, I'm a mom of 4. I'm a very trustworthy person. Everybody on our team, like, we're not out here to get over on anybody. With the way our business runs, I am not successful unless Khaleesi and Angela are successful. So there's no point in even trying to get over on somebody, because I cannot make it in our business by myself.
Mm-hmm.
They have to be successful. People on their teams have to be successful. It's a teamwork for our team. So I cannot just get somebody in the business just because and let it benefit Terry. That's completely not how we work. So for me, you know, when I talk to somebody about this opportunity, I'm actually I feel like I'm pouring myself into you, because I honestly want this for you. Not even, let's say you don't want to retire forever. Let's say you want to start up some other business. But I know, as being a business owner, Khaleesi is a business owner too. You don't make as much money as you think when you think you're running your own business. It sounds good, but it's not what you think, unless you have like investors and people backing you. You are actually spending your savings, your hard-earned money, trying to get that business off the ground. So it's not like a fairy tale. And Khaleesi just got back. You know, I don't want to keep going on tonight, but I know Khaleesi just had another opportunity meeting in where she lives, and I kind of want Khaleesi I'm going to give Angela a chance too, but I kind of want Khaleesi to close the call and tell everybody, you know, why they should take advantage of this opportunity and what we have to offer. So go, Khaleesi.
Okay. Why take advantage of this opportunity? Because it's an opportunity. It's actually an opportunity. This is not a task or a hassle. It's an opportunity. It's just like anything else. It's a positive way to accomplish something. That's an opportunity. Someone's giving you a way to accomplish something positively, and it's going to benefit you in your future, your family's future, your financial future. I'm not sure why there's a negative response. I think a lack of education on network marketing is what causes people to be so frightened or scared. If you are watching this and you're in the boss mentality, you automatically get a thought in your mind. You're like, dang, why not? Why not try it? I mean, what is the worst that can happen? I invested in a business, it didn't work. Millionaires do that all the time. You're not a boss if you're not willing to take risks. So I think that's one of the things. You have to just get over yourself and get over your fears and understand that if someone's offering you an opportunity, whether or not you're 18 years old and you have no idea what is what, you don't even know which way you're going, which is fine because most 18-year-olds don't, or unless you're like 65 and retirement still ain't happened because you had to take a second job after your first retirement, then you look at this and you say, okay, it's an opportunity, let's try it and see. And I think it works, takes a combination of helping people become healthy and helping them become debt-free. It's two positives that you can't say no to. I want to help people become healthy, and I want to help people become debt-free. And in the road of doing that, I also become more healthy, and I also become debt-free. So it's a win-win on both parts. I think it's absolutely mind-blowing the amount of lives that I'm going to change just in 1 year. Some people don't do that in a lifetime. And if you are a faithful person, if you are religious in whatever your religion is, and you believe that there is a greater power, and you know that there is God and there is a purpose, then you understand when an opportunity comes, then that's more than likely a blessing. And who says, no thanks, I'm good on that blessing? Who passes that up? So for me, I say opportunity is a way to accomplish things on a positive level. And if someone gives you an opportunity, then you go ahead and take advantage.
Okay, I'm supposed to follow that. Do
you want to follow that, or do you want to be done?
I would just want to add my 2 cents as far as what she said at the end, is that, you know, as much as I would have wished this opportunity was presented to us at 18, it wasn't meant to be back then. That's why it wasn't. Our time was now, you know, and our time was to affect the people's lives that we are helping now. So, you know, the past is the past. And I would just say that some of the people that have joined even my team, it was literally divine, the fact that we even met. I mean, it's just insane sometimes when you think about people who you just happen to cross paths with who needed this or wanted this, or somebody you haven't talked to since high school. And for me, that's 14 years ago. I mean, 12, 13, I don't even know, a long time, you know, who reach back out because they see, you know, people are watching you, especially on social media. If you're not on social media and you're just watching this, get back on it. Just get on a page and start, you know, following people's lives, because you'll see that it's affecting people. You know, some people have no idea what I even do, but they want to be a part of it because they see that, man, you're just happy. Like, I just want to be happy. So, I mean, gosh, that don't cost nothing, really. And, you know, tomorrow we'll be finding out about a second cruise that potentially will be on for free. You know, and like I said, I've been in retail management 9 years. Ain't nobody sent me on no cruises but this company. So it's just the possibilities are just really insane, and it's almost crazy that somebody wouldn't at least try. You know, it's just crazy to me that you wouldn't at least try. And I say that back when I was 18, I know I would have just joined because I did it this time. Khaleesi literally just said, "Hey, we're on our way to Costa Rica. Join my team." Okay, let me do it on my phone in the airport in Miami. I'm a ride or die, so I'm gonna join. Long as it's legal and we, we paying taxes. Let's go, make this money.
Right. So yeah, so I just want to end it also and just say, going back off of what they both said, what do you have to lose? Because I'm telling you, I thought I knew what I wanted, and I was stuck. I'm gonna call it stuck at work, living a life that was okay, but like Angela said, I wasn't happy because I was missing out on my kids' lives. That was too much for me. And if you don't even have children yet, oh my God, it would be so, doing this before you even have kids, not even have to ever know what that feels like. I'm telling you, you want to know you don't want to feel what I felt. You don't want to miss out on your kids growing up. You do not. That's like the worst feeling ever. Especially when my kids are honest. Mommy, you weren't at my school today. You didn't see my play. Okay, but they don't understand why I wasn't there. And that hurt me to my soul. I can't say anything about it, but my job, took precedent. I had to make sure the bills were paid. If I had something else that was going to pay my bills, I would have done it. So I just want you guys to think about, what do you have to lose? And what is your happiness worth? Because with our business, there's no contract. If you sign up and you can't become successful and it's not for you, that's fine. There's no harsh feelings. We don't get mad at you. We don't, condemn you. No, we're all laid back. Well, I'm not going to say laid back, but we're down to earth people. We're all about watching the next person succeed. And like Khaleesi was saying a little bit too, I think people just don't understand about network marketing, or they have a misconception because you're just so in the mindset of working for 40 years to retire on 40% of what you made, and you're not going to survive off of that. You already know our generation's not going to have Social Security like everybody else did. So what are we wasting all this time on just to keep working for somebody else? So if you're still thinking about should you try, should you not, I really think you should talk to the person that invited you to this hangout and just get some more information. Because like I said, our team, we have right now over 230 people on our team. There's not one person on my team that doesn't care about somebody else. Like, we're all a family. And, I've made some of my closest friends that I'll ever probably have in life with my team because we all want each other's to be successful. And we will do whatever it takes for that next person to be successful. So, like I said, if you're still thinking about it, pray about it. We're a faith-based company. I'm not going to force you into joining our team because it has to be time for you too. But if you, like Angela said, divine intervention, if this has been brought to you and you're still just thinking about it just a little bit, you know what it sounds like when God's talking to you. You know what that is. And sometimes you just got to take that chance because he could be offering you exactly what you've been praying for, but it's looking you right in your face and you don't want to just say, let me just try this, because you have no idea of what you can accomplish. And with our business, man, we're not even saturated at all. You have the opportunity of being at the top, being a top earner. But I don't want people to think about that and freak out, because we do it by steps, one step at a time, and it'll get you there. As long as you have that open heart to help others, you will get to the top and be successful and live out your dreams. So for me, that's all I have to say. I don't want to keep y'all any longer tonight, and I guess I'll just chat it up with my compadres. But if anybody has any questions, you can message Angela, Khaleesi, myself, or talk to the person that sent you on this call. I look forward to speaking with you guys, and I want you all to have a great night. And if you're in Atlanta, If you're on this and you're in Atlanta, send me a message. Me and my other business partner, Kenitha, are coming to town tomorrow. We are leaving Saturday, and I would love to sit down face-to-face with you and talk about this opportunity. Y'all good? Y'all still on mute? You ain't got to say nothing else?
Bye.
All right.
Team take over.
Right. Bye.